What's up, guys? This is Nick Oz.
This is Will.
And this is the Surge Webisode 4. And what you guys heard was Now by Paramore off their new self-titled album that just released April 9th today, called Paramore, their self-titled. And from what you think from what you heard, Will, of the album?
I thought it was pretty good. You know, I wasn't really into them at first, but I like how they're changing. It's good.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Like, they're starting to go towards more of an alternative than a punk direction.
Yeah.
And, like, they're trying to show like a little diversity in this way. I think it shows a little more alternative than punk, which kind of takes me away from it a bit. But actually, I'm warming up to it. I like some of the songs. I love that song Now, and this new song that we're gonna show. I actually like even more because that was Paramore for me. And stuff. But still to this day, my favorite album of Paramore is it's either a tie between their first one and Riot, because like that was the Paramore that I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A fun fact about that band: Haley Williams is dating Chad Gilbert, or I don't even know if they are still dating anymore. But if they are, awesome. If not, sorry, Haley. So sorry, but you're awesome in the band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But. If you're good, I don't know, I can't disclose anything. I don't read a lot of news sources, even though I should be. But anyway, yeah, I mean, from what I heard, that's awesome. But anyway, here's their new song, which is a love song to all you fine ladies out there, called Still Into You by Paramore. So here is Still Into You off their new record, Paramore, by Paramore. That was Still Into You by Paramore off their new self-titled album, Paramore, that just came out today, April 9th. And feel free to get it off in stores now, Best Buy, Hot Topic, you name it, you find it, you buy it, you listen to it. So, okay, and what's our next one that we're going to be talking about, Will?
Kill Switch Engage.
Kill Switch Engage, yeah.
I'm really excited that they got their old singer.
Yeah, Jesse Leach. Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of sad and let down that Howard Jones left, but yeah. Jesse Leach is like, because it's hard for me to choose between Jesse Leach and Howard Jones, because they're two different singers, and they're two different screamers and stuff. They're what made Kill Switch Engage, and like, seriously, choosing between those two is like choosing between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. What's the difference? They're both colas. But anyway, yeah, I mean, this album like really is sick. I mean, I just listened to it like about a week ago. Well, it came out a week ago, and I listened to it. I loved it. I love the album, and I just couldn't stop listening. I was into listening to it a second time when I got it, and it was awesome. Because I didn't even know that they were coming out with a new record at that point, but now I know. And now there is a new album. It's called Disarm the Descent, and there's both a standard issue and a deluxe issue of the album in Best Buy. The deluxe.
I'm gonna have to go for the deluxe.
Yeah, the deluxe issue has a DVD in it.
Does it?
Yeah, it like shows the making of the album. Probably have a documentary, maybe some live footage, and yeah, I mean, like I haven't had a chance to look at the DVD, but I listened to the entire album. I got it off iTunes. It was amazing.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, It's a really good album.
Yeah. So we're gonna share a track off that album called "In Due Time," and feel free to leave a comment below of what you guys think of the band, what you think of the album, and yeah. And so here's the song "In Due Time." That was "In Due Time" by Killswitch Engage off their new record, Disarm the Descent. That song's just sick, man. Yeah, I mean, like, Killswitch Engage is like really went down a bumpy road with Howard Jones and stuff like that, with Jesse Leach and stuff. But yeah, we already covered that a few seconds ago. But and like I said, I will still never know for the life of me why Howard Jones left. But it's still good enough that Jesse Leach came back. Did you know that that Jesse Leach and Adam D from the band had a side project together? Maybe they still have it. I just don't know if.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, Times of Grace.
Times of Grace.
Yeah, they came out with a new record in 2011.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, that's it. It's a good album, and it's pretty sick. I mean, it's still kind of that Killswitch Engage sound, which makes me think for the life of me why did they even start it. But it's still awesome. But I think this was before Howard Jones even left.
Yeah.
Which is why they started the project. But that's awesome, and it's still awesome. So back to the Killswitch Engage news. We're gonna share another new track, which is like one of my favorite tracks off this new record. It's called "The New Awakening," and you heard it like a few seconds ago when we were talking about this. What did you think of that song?
I'd recommend it, man. It was a great song, man. Like, it's just heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Jesse Leach is in your face.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he was the one singing. Either that or it could have been Adam D. I think it was Jesse Leach singing, but yeah, doing the vocal parts, the singing parts. So here's "The New Awakening" by Killswitch Engage. The New Awakening by Killswitch Engage from their album Disarm the Descent, in stores now. And like I said, there's a standard issue and a deluxe issue. Feel free to get either one, whatever you prefer. If you're cheap, if you have expensive taste, go ahead and get it.
Or if you're a collector, get both.
Yeah, that too.
But if you don't have it, get it.
Yeah, definitely.
Go out there right now and go get it.
Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to take things a little simmered down and a little softer now with more of the alternative pop-punk kind of noises and songs and bands and genres. Anything in the music memorabilia of this band called Transit. And I first discovered Transit when they were touring with the Wonder Years last year. It was last spring. It was the Wonder Years, Polar Bear Club, Transit, The Story So Far, A Loss for Words, and this band called Into It Over It. And I'm so sad that I missed that show. That would have been a really awesome show. But this band Transit came out with a new album, the same release date as Killswitch Engage's new album, called Young New England. And I heard a few songs off of it, and it's really chilled, and I love it. Chilled yet punkish in that punk alternative kind of way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean this band is really diverse, and the album is really awesome, and it shows where they're coming from, which is Boston, and which is in the name, Young New England.
Yeah.
So I mean it's just no pun intended. But anyway, they came out with this song this song called Nothing Lasts Forever before the album even came out, which we are going to share. And different from their two other releases, actually not that different from their last release, but it's really good. So if you guys like Transit, awesome. If you haven't heard of Transit, we recommend it. But here's a track by them off their new record, Young New England, and this song's called Nothing Lasts Forever. Here's Nothing Lasts Forever by Transit.
I drove through the front yard, I parked on the bridge, saw the coastline like I never did, you know. Nothing lasts forever, no, nothing lasts forever. I thought that I blocked out December until I heard the news. I swore that I left you inside of the glove box next to the other things I'd never use. I drove through the front yard, I parked on the bridge, just on the coastline like I never did. I thought nothing lasts forever, no, nothing lasts forever. Through the front yard, I parked on the bridge, just on the coastline like I never did. I thought nothing lasts forever, no, nothing lasts forever. Together until I heard the news, and now I'm alone with my thoughts and the ocean. I'll stay here forever, waiting for you. I drove through the front yard, I parked on the bridge, on the coastline like I never did. I thought nothing lasts forever.
Nothing Lasts Forever by Transit off their new album Young New England, which is in stores now. If you guys are interested in buying the album, awesome. If you guys like them, comment below, show them support, like our page, subscribe, and let them know that we shared some stuff of Transit to you guys, and that's how you heard of us, blah 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 blah. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say about Transit. So that concludes the new music that's been released in April so far. And here's some more music band album news that we're going to be sharing with you. And what's the band that we're going to be talking about? Yeah, Made It. Yeah, we're going to be talking.
New album coming out.
Yeah, they got a new album coming out this fall. From what I read in news resources, they haven't talked about any releases or singles or something like that about when they're going to be releasing either one. They just they announced that they're writing new material, they're working on new material, and they're recording new material. And I think they're working with I can't remember if it was John Feldman or if it was Mike Green. I can't. Either one of those two, or could be someone totally different. I haven't looked deeply into the resources I just read in the source. New album, writing new album in 2013. Really awesome. Got to talk about it. So yeah, they got a new album coming out for all you Mayday Parade fans out there, and feel free to keep your eyes peeled. It's expected to come out somewhere in fall this year. So that's the Mayday Parade news, and the next news we're going to be talking about is We the Kings. If for all you pop punk alternative fans out there who like that kind of stuff, We the Kings is also coming out with a new album, and they have not confirmed any release date, but it's supposed to guesstimately come out towards late 2013, and they did announce other news revolving around that. They are recording a song for. Have you seen the movie The Hunger Games?
I have.
You have? Yeah, they're writing a song for the new movie, the new Hunger Games. Yeah, the sequel, the Catching Fire. I forgot what the song was called, but there's more information disclosed on it somewhere on the web. If you Google it, they'll probably have a news source on it. And it's pretty exciting if you ask me, because I've been looking for someone other than Taylor Swift to record songs like for a movie soundtrack that should be well deserved and better than what we got. You know what I'm saying?
No more Taylor Swift.
No more Taylor Swift and that Gautier or whatever crap. I mean, seriously. But anyway, no offense to all you music people. I mean, I love music, but that music is just for another channel. But like, I have to say my honest opinions towards the ones that I kind of dislike, which is why I'm getting this campaign started. But so yeah, that's the news for We the Kings. New album coming out somewhere towards late 2013. They're supposed to come out with a single for the Catching Fire movie soon, probably reaching towards its release date. But that's pretty much what we got to say about We the Kings. And
Newfound Glory.
Newfound Glory.
You got a new album coming out.
Yep, Newfound Glory announced a new album before their part 2 of their tour that they're on right now, of the Sticks and Stones tour that we talked about on our last music webisode.
I would love to see that.
I want to go. I mean, I do want to go, but the thing, like, life's in the way of me right now. I gotta have the open window opportunity. But yeah, they're coming out. They're working on new material. There was a picture I saw on Facebook where Jordan was singing into the microphone and stuff in the studio. I mean, I'd probably have to find it. Maybe I could show it to you guys. If you guys see it, awesome. If you don't, and yeah, there you go. There's proof that they're working on new material. And actually, before that they were starting working on new material, they're getting a live album out for. I don't know which live album it's for, but it probably could be for their Sticks and Stones tour, where they're playing that, like it'd be that live. Like, I don't know what it would be called. It would probably be like Sticked and Stoned, or like live album or whatever. I don't know. Like live at the Chain Reaction venue, which is in California. I mean, I've never been to California. I just keep hearing a lot about it. See a lot of YouTube videos of bands playing at that venue, but yeah, they're getting a live album out soon. It probably could be Sticks and Stones. The Sticks and Stones tour could be a whole nother tour where they're playing some of their songs in their set and stuff like that. And the live album should be awesome. I've heard pretty awesome live albums out there, and Newfound Glory would not disappoint me. So yeah, new album from Newfound Glory coming soon, somewhere around late 2013, maybe early 2014. And live album hasn't been confirmed, probably late 2013 as well. But yep, that concludes the news for Newfound Glory. What's the next band that we're going to be talking about?
Taking Back Sunday.
Love Taking Back Sunday. I love them since middle school, bro. I mean, that's like, I'm 21.
Yeah.
I mean, in the years go by fast. I'm 21 and I still love Taking Back Sunday, which I am not ashamed of.
Yeah. If it wasn't for my sister, I wouldn't have known who they were.
If it wasn't for my friends in Michigan, I would not have been into Taking Back Sunday, because the first album I actually heard was Louder Now. I mean, I never heard of Taking Back Sunday before that.
Have you seen them live?
I have. I saw them last year at Warped Tour, and they were playing. And, like, a whole lot of bands were there. And the thing is, John Nolan wasn't there. It was some special guests, like Keith Buckley did some of the vocals. Dan from 4 Year Strong did some of the vocals and filled in for the guitar parts. And yeah, and Jeff from Thursday, who used to be from Thursday, made an appearance there for the rest of the vocal parts, which is awesome.
And I wish I saw something like that.
Yeah, It was a night to remember, dude. It was sick.
I saw them. They opened up for Blink. And it was really good.
Oh yeah, wasn't it the End Fest?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean that was back. That was for another radio.
I think that was
station.
actually the Civic Tour.
Oh really?
Yeah. I think
Wait,
so.
no. That was My Chemical Romance.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Since we're taking away from the Taking Back Sunday news that we're supposed to disclose, they are currently writing new material and recording some new material for another new album. And this was disclosed early this February because John Nolan opened to the press or opened to a certain alternative magazine where they are writing demos and they're writing new material. There's even some pictures right now where they're in the studio. I think they're working with Eric Valentine again, who worked on their last record in Louder Now. Or it could be, I can't remember if they're working with another producer, but it would be awesome if they went in with Eric Valentine again. And because I love their new album, their last album, their self-titled, and Louder Now, I love all their stuff. It's just that they're just a significant, like, punk, emo, alternative band. I wouldn't say emo is the right word because they're just not that emo to me.
They
emo.
have some hints of post-hardcore as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right one. It's like hints of punk, post-hardcore, alternative music. So there you go. That is my description, not emo. Take emo out of the equation. So yeah, Taking Back Sunday coming out with a new album or sometime around late 2013, early 2014. They haven't confirmed any titles or release dates or singles coming out, but they are in the studio right now working on new stuff. So that concludes Taking Back Sunday news and this new band that we're going to be talking about, Hands Like Houses. And I just recently got into Taking Back Sunday. We talked about them already. Hands Like Houses. I just recently got into Hands Like Houses last week, and I heard their entire album of Ground Dweller, and it is captivating.
It's pretty good.
It's really awesome because they're a post-hardcore band without a screamer. That's unique to me, and that's just interesting. It's intriguing, and it's awesome, and it's significant, and it's totally different, and that's what I love about Hands Like Houses. And they're coming out with a new record. They disclosed this early this year, and I mean, it was a given from the start. And they're working with James Paul Wisner, who worked on bands albums like Under Oath and Paramore, and that's the two I can namely tell you. Because if you don't know which Under Oath album James Paul Wisner worked on, it was They're Only Chasing Safety. Yeah, that is a good one, and it's really awesome and a big change for Hands Like Houses to work with James Paul Wisner because the last producer that they worked on for Ground Dweller was Cameron Misnell, I think it was, and they worked on albums with Sleeping with Sirens and Memphis Mayfire. Not bad, and I just think with James Paul Wisner, he could probably add a little more elements to Hands Like Houses, probably. Maybe make things a little more amplified.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not saying Cameron Misnell is a bad producer, but I'm just saying like there are two different producers that like have different amplifications and diversities when it comes to bands, and that's what I like about the producers and how they work with the bands and stuff. But it is awesome that Hands Like Houses is working with James Paul Wisner. They have not disclosed any new material being released out on YouTube or any music stations yet, but they are working on new material, they're recording new material, and they are supposed to guesstimately come out with new material probably around early summer or somewhere around late 2013, and be sure to have your eyes peeled on that. What's the next one we're going to be talking about, Will?
The Word Alive.
The Word Alive. Yeah, I mean, funny story about them. I saw them at Warp Tour twice, and the first time I saw them was the best time I saw them. The last time I saw them, I didn't like the sound. I didn't like the sound on the stage because like everything just felt a little more condensed than explosive. Because the first time was like the explosive part, not the condensed. Because that's what I like about Warp Tour bands or bands that do stuff like that when I see them at Warped Tour, that like either things could be amplified or things could be really condensed, and they were better the first time I saw them. But they are an awesome band, and they write awesome material, and they support, like they're really sick. And yeah, onto the Word Alive news. They're working on new material. They haven't disclosed if it's going to be an EP or a new album, but they have disclosed that they are working on an EP and maybe a new album that's supposed to come out late 2013 for the EP and early 2014 for their new album. And they haven't disclosed any producers that they're working with, any material that's supposed to be leaked, but we are expecting the material to come out very, very soon. And yeah, that's pretty much the Word Alive news. And what's the next one we're going to be talking about, Will?
We're talking about like Moths to Flames.
Like Moths to Flames.
No, I got one of their albums. It's really good. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's called, but it's really good.
When We Don't Exist.
I think that, that's what I got.
Yeah, I got that one too, and they even have a deluxe reissue of that album.
Really?
Yeah, and they have this new song called "Learn Your Place." They even have a music video for it. Awesome music video, awesome song, and I just haven't had the time to buy it myself to actually get the rest of the new songs that they have for that album. But like that song really kicks ass. So, but yeah, the band's awesome. Breakdowns and the heaviness that they have they're just different from other hardcore bands, the way they sound and the way they present themselves. It's really awesome. And yeah, they're working on new material. I don't think they haven't disclosed who they're working with, I think, or not that I know of, but I think they're working with Annie Kale Tours, who's a part of the Plot New, who I showed you last episode. Don't listen to me. I don't even think that's confirmed, but I think that's a rumor, and I don't even think it is actually happening because they have other producers and other options to have a better sound, a better awesome record. But yeah,
do you guys hear anything new about it? You guys should let us know.
Yeah, let us know so we can disclose more factual stuff. Or factual news and talk about it in our video, and we'll give you our thoughts and we'll make it awesome and stuff like that. And like we want to hear from you guys, and yeah, like we want some feedback so that way we have a discussion session as to what can be disclosed and what can be talked about. But anyway, that's like Moths to Flames news. And what's the next?
Looks like I Wrestled Bear once has new. They got a new album in the works, and they got a new singer. That's good.
Yeah,
it's not good, but that's cool. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like they could be without a singer, and that whole Suicide Silence situation.
Yeah,
but
it's just nice, because now they get to do different things. It's a nice experience with new people.
Exactly. And I never had a chance to see them live last year at Warped Tour, but my friends did, and they had a good time. They thought it was awesome. It was crazy. It was massive. It was awesome. It was epic. Like anything that revolves a positive word, they loved I Wrestled a Bear Once. So, even with the new singer, it was awesome. And I even saw some videos on YouTube of their performance at Warped Tour, and they're really not that bad. They're sick. And they're working on new material. They have not confirmed release dates. It's supposed to probably come out around maybe late 2013. They haven't confirmed a producer that they're working with, but they are coming out with new material. And they have a tour coming up, which will come up later. And we're not going to tell you right now because it's not the section of our webisode that we're discussing. But we are going to talk about their upcoming tour later in the segment. So that concludes the I Wrestled a Bear Once news. What's next on the list, Will? Periphery. And they announced a Juggernauts album or EP of new material coming out sometime this year, maybe next year. Periphery's an awesome band. I gotta say, like they never fail to disappoint me, and it's really awesome to hear that they got a new album, a new EP coming out, because I love their last album, Periphery. Okay, now Periphery 2. Okay, this time it's personal or something, and they're playing Summer Slaughter this year, and I'm hoping I can go and see them because I enjoy Periphery. I love both their albums, and this news really hit me because like I said, they just never fail to disappoint. I love their genty quality that they have to the heavy metal, era that they have in experimental technical metal. And yeah, it's exciting to hear that they're coming out with new material called Juggernauts. And like I said, nothing's been confirmed of the release date. I think they're working with Misha Mansour, one of their guitar players, to produce the album. Or I could be wrong, and it could be a totally, completely different producer. Like I said, if you guys hear anything better, let us know so we can discuss about it in a later webisode. So that concludes our new album, new music section for new music that's being released later this year, or early next year. And here's now our upcoming tours announcement for this year. And we haven't really found any good ones for July and August yet. And until we do, we're going to talk about that on maybe further webisodes when we hear of better tours. But we do have a tour announcement that just recently happened last week. And it is the All-Stars Tour 2013, and they announced the official lineup last year. And before we give you the lineup, what do you think of the lineup from what you see on our list?
It's brutal.
I know.
Absolutely.
And diverse too, because like some of the stuff kind of looks completely out of the box. I'm going, really? Why are they touring with this band and stuff like that? But it is really awesome. So here is the lineup. Like I said, we're gonna go back and forth on this. So the lineup is Every Time I Die,
Chelsea Grin,
Veiled Maya,
Terror,
Stray from the Path,
Capture the Crown,
I Rustle a Bear Once,
For All Those Sleeping,
Day Shell,
Volumes and Structures.
And that's the lineup, and they're probably going to announce like local bands to open up for them like they do every year to start off the show, get the show off with a bang.
Which is good, because we need more local bands.
Yeah, and like, well, we're also hoping that the local bands that we see get big sometimes.
Yeah.
Because like it's just what they're there for, just to get big and stuff like that. But they have not announced any dates yet, just like they did with the Summer Slaughter announcement. But it is awesome with this lineup because I'm a huge fan of Every Time I Die and I Rustle a Bear Once, and I'm a little into Chelsea Grin, I guess. I'm still kind of warming up to them. Sorry, Chelsea Grin, no offense, but like your music is somewhat enjoyable. I gotta say, I got a guilty pleasure for it. But I love Veil of Maya. Terror is old school, and that's awesome. And Straight from the Path, I mean, Brian's been telling me a lot about them, and he's been telling me you need to see them. They're so awesome. I'm going, okay, I will see them when I get the chance.
Yeah, Brian's like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, yep, that's our announcement. We'll let you know further stuff of All Stars and Summer Slaughter and Mayhem Fest and Warped Tour kind of stuff. And also, we still have yet to hear of Scream It Like You Mean It, the Scream It Like You Mean It tour for like the lineups and stuff, which they have not announced yet. But we're hoping to hear it soon so we can discuss about it. So that concludes everything on our tour subject, and now onto our new music discovery section. And I found some pretty good ones, some that either are being resurfaced and still count as a new music discovery, but could be a little more amplified than what we have, and some that are brand new, or brand new to myself, and are going, I cannot believe I've never heard of this band kind of thing. And some that are just rising up to the occasion, and they're going like they're new and they're continuing to rise, and let's keep it that way because they want to get big. Like these bands that we listen to are doing one simple purpose, and they're playing music for the fans out there just so they can get big and stuff like that, which is the purpose for what we want to get our radio station started for with our Webisode campaign, so that way we can share these kind of bands to you guys and hopefully get feedback from them and become big in our own way, and big in that sort of demographic for you guys, so that way we can share music with you guys and make you get big in any form of radio quality. But yeah, I'm just jibber jabbering, but more to disclose on a future video, honestly. So the new music, the first pick off of the new music discovery that I found was this band, and also they're an old band and they're back together now, called Further Seems Forever. And that was, if you guys don't know who Further Seems Forever is, it was the guy, I always keep forgetting his name, Chris Cabela or something. I think that's his name. Yeah, he was in Dashboard Confessional, and this was his first band, and now he's back in this band, Further Seems Forever, and he still holds to the awesome vocals that he did in Dashboard and the old material for Further Seems Forever, and it's really awesome. And I love their new record, Penny Black, and I'm gonna share a track to you guys by them. This is So Cold by Further Seems Forever. Hope you guys enjoy. Let us know what you think, and here you go. So Cold by Further Seems Forever, and their new album Penny Black is out in stores and online now, and if you guys like it, feel free to let us know, let the fans know, let the band know, let the record know, well, record labels, yeah, and yeah, I mean, it's a really awesome record, and they kind of remind me, the album itself and the band now, kind of reminds me of like Dashboard meets Circus Survive.
Yeah.
Like
I kind of
they're kind of like that. So, but it's really awesome. And this next band we're going to talk about is these next two bands. We have fun facts about them because this is awesome. These two bands like our Twitter page, and one of them responded to us. One we're hoping to get a response soon from, and the other one is also going on tour and playing here in Seattle soon. And we're hoping to see their show, so that way we can talk with them and respond to them and say, hey, thanks for supporting our page and our cause and stuff like that. And I'm just jibber-jabbering like before. This band is called Famous Last Words, and they're signed to In Vogue Records, and they got their debut album coming out soon, and I think it's came out today. Yeah, and it's called Toothpaste Charade, and we got a new song to share to you guys. Hopefully you guys like it, and feel free to support this band. This band's awesome, and they're trying to get it big and all that. They respond to us. They're really cool guys, and we hope to get to know them sooner, and I don't know, probably get them on our future radio station. Yeah, so here's a new song off their new album, Toothpaste Charade, and this song's called The Relentless.
Just stop and breathe, open your eyes and see a cold-blooded monster born from pure jealousy. No wants and needs of a sick savage beast. Quenchable thirst for this romantic scene. Play the lead, the star of your love story. Find your fate.
was The Relentless by Famous Last Words off their new album, Two-Face Charade. And yeah, get their album while you can. It's on in stores online now. And yeah, feel free to support them, respond to them, like do everything you can. We're trying to get them up in the Pacific Northwest, so that way we can go, hey, thanks for supporting our page and stuff like that. And, yeah, that'd be sick. But yeah, these guys are really awesome. And this next band who also likes our Twitter page and is coming to Seattle, unlike Famous Last Words. No offense to you guys, but we'd like you to come up here. Yeah, this band called Tear Out the Heart, and they're signed to Victory Records, which is the same record label as A Day to Remember. Yeah, which is what I was like, no way, really? A band from Victory Records likes our Twitter page. This band is called Tear Out the Heart, and they got a new album out. I think it's called Violence. And this album is pretty intense, and I love the sound that they got because they kind of remind me of the Bring Me the Horizon, A Day to Remember, Memphis Mayfire, and some elements of the Devil Wears Prada condensed each other in one band, Tear Out the Heart.
They're all good bands.
Yeah, I know.
Put them together.
Yeah, and then they're like, it's just like, really? How can you just perceive that? But yeah, this band is really awesome. Like I said, they got a new album out. Like I said, I believe it's called Violence, and this new song we're gonna share to you guys is called Infamous Last Words. Unlike Famous Last Words of this band that we just heard last, they got a song called Infamous Last Words, and here's the song Infamous Last Words by Tear Out the Heart. Hope you enjoy.
But you will fear me. What good is a voice with no one left to listen? I'm sick of all of these mindless clowns. When did I fail to mention I thought to say now? To get where I am today. One day we will be gone, but these words will live on. You are young, the same don't belong. Screaming at our lungs, proving everybody wrong. Who are you to say we don't belong? Screaming at our lungs, proving everybody wrong. You have dug your own
That was Infamous Last Words by Tear Out the Heart, and they're coming to Seattle soon. Hopefully you people out there who live in the Pacific Northwest could go to the show. The show's only $8. Yeah, it's a cheap show. I mean, seriously, and they're signed to Victory Records. Same label as A Day to Remember. I don't know how many times I gotta say that, but seriously, go support this band. They can make it big. They can tour with A Day to Remember. This band needs you. And they're probably going to come up with better new... I'm not saying that their new album is bad. And it's not bad. It's not bad. I love the new album. But they could come out with better and more amplified new material, I guess. Like, because every band does. Every band does. Some people like the second record better than the first record, the third record better than the last two records. I don't know. It could be a mixed bag. And finally, off our last of our new music discovery section, we got this new rising band, and they're playing Warped Tour this year. This band called Crown the Empire, and I've never heard of Crown the Empire before. And I listened to them right at the time when they were announced to play Warped Tour. I was like, I keep hearing about this band. What is so great about this band? And stuff like that. And I was like, they're new and stuff. I don't even know how they're big at this point. They've only got 1 or 2 records out. One that's probably from an independent label. But then I heard their new album, The Fallout. I was like, this band is awesome. This band is fantastic and stuff like that. And it was awesome, but the thing that disappointed me the most was when I read the for fans of's thing on their album that I saw at Hot Topic, where it was like fans of A Day to Remember, Memphis Mayfire, and My Chemical Romance or something like that. I was like, why My Chemical Romance? I hear no elements of My Chemical Romance whatsoever. What I do hear is elements of A Day to Remember, Memphis Mayfire, and We Came as Romans. Done. Right there. That is what I hear. And that band is awesome, and they're really sick. Feel free to check out their album, The Fallout. They're getting bigger and bigger by the minute. They're playing a headlining tour for the first time. And yeah, they're touring. They're also, and before that, they're touring with Like Monsters Flames on the Rise Records tour. They're signed to Rise Records, and yeah, and this song we're gonna show you is one of my personal favorites. It's not gonna be one of the popular ones, but popular ones like Oh Catastrophe and The Fallout. But this one, they have a live music video for it, which is sick. But I love. This is one of my personal favorites. This song is called Makeshift Chemistry. And it's off their new record, The Fallout, so here's Makeshift Chemistry by Crown the Empire.
Oh, listen, look, everything is done. When you're living in a world without the sun, my life is totally I wish I could find a way to make up for all that I've done. I know the choice was mine, but can you blame me? Yeah, the choice was all mine, but I never thought that I'd be the last man standing alone. I miss you here by my side, but darling, I can't help but feel like love is time. Operator, is there anybody at all that can explain why I give everything and more up for her? I know it's unbelievable, but something about her I can't resist. But she doesn't even know I exist. So yeah, I pulled the plug. I swore the spark would still be there. Right beneath the promises and lies. We're suffocated in all our own filth. I swear I only wanted what was left when you just left. I was just lonely, you were lost, but now it seems the devil the dark when I feel so alone.
That was Makeshift Chemistry by Crown the Empire off their album The Fallout, which is out online and in stores now. And yeah, they're playing Warped Tour. Catch them on Warped Tour at any time. And they're playing the full thing, which is awesome. And I'm going to make sure that I catch time to catch them at Warped Tour this year. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. So that concludes our new music discovery section. And this is, and we're reaching towards the end of our webisode 4. So we got some announcements we're going to tell you on our upcoming videos. We're going to have another Flip Pick Friday coming up next weekend.
I will be there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I did it last time by myself, which wasn't bad. I mean, like, I actually got to share my personal thoughts. I treated it like be it short, but yeah, it was awesome. And the next one, like I said before, we're probably going to talk about Evil Dead, Jurassic Park 3D, Oblivion, and those are the 3 picks that I would probably want to talk about and see and stuff. But I'll probably get to see 2 out of the 3.
I'll go see Evil Dead for sure.
Alright, definitely. But yeah, and we're also going to get a Saturday Gaming Extravaganza video coming out probably sometime this weekend, maybe next weekend, because I really want to talk about Assassin's Creed 4 and the new Metal Gear Solid game that they just showed new footage of, like about a lot of weeks ago. No, really, it was awesome. I was like, we're getting Metal Gear Solid back! And, yeah, and we're going to get another webisode out for webisode 5. We still have yet to find out more music news and music discovery stuff to share with you guys for webisode 5, but we're going to have more to disclose later in the future. And, yep, that concludes webisode 4. Feel free to follow us on Twitter at NickOzTheSurge, and email us at nickozthesurge@gmail.com. Follow us at PNW's The Surge, or like our page at PNW's The Surge on Facebook. And we're trying to get an Instagram page on it. I know on all my videos I keep saying follow us on Instagram or something like that. I have no idea how to run Instagram, but we are trying to get an Instagram page up and stuff, and try to get photos up. We're probably going to use them for our tour stuff, and I'm going to say this since we're at the end of it. If you ever want to meet me, if you ever want to meet me, you guys, I will be at the A Day to Remember show on Friday, April 12th. And like I said on webisode, on our first webisode. And yeah, feel free to come to me, come say hi, tell us what you think of our videos, and tell us what we should be talking about, what you think of, like what we think we should do to improve, and other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm a friendly guy. I have no problem saying hi, what's up, and stuff like that. And probably before you guys even get there, I'm going to try to interview the bands that are there. A Day to Remember of Mice and Men and Issues. If I don't, I'm sorry, because I guess they're that big, and they're all like, nope, no interviews. Sorry. I don't care if you're from. I don't even care if you're from E! Entertainment or something. I'm not getting interviews. But I just I'm hoping I do. I'm really hoping I do, so that way I can make the fans happy and stuff like that. And it would really be an honor to talk with and get to know the bands better than how I do right now. Just in the front row, seeing the bands and stuff, which is awesome. But
I will not be there because sadly it's sold out.
Yep, it is sold out, you guys. But if you guys are going, yes, I will be there. Come say hi. It's gonna be awesome. And I'll probably get some video footage up for. That's another announcement. I'm gonna have a live video footage webisode of the show sometime soon when I get it edited afterwards and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get a gimmick going for that kind of stuff, but I gotta get the money for it. And we're probably gonna, another announcement, we're probably gonna get a Kickstarter page or a Kickstarter campaign sometime soon. If we get a lot of followers, if we get a lot of subscribers on our YouTube page at for PNW's The Surge Webisode. Yeah, if we get a lot, more than 8, probably up to 20, then we're probably gonna get a Kickstarter campaign started where we can get money for getting stuff started in the near future for getting our radio station started. But I need an education first. But it's still not going to stop me from wanting to get a Kickstarter campaign. I will probably put off the Kickstarter money somewhere safe, so that way we can get this started and stuff like that. But I'm not letting you know when we're going to do it. But if you guys really want us to do it, and really want the attention, really want this radio station to happen, please support us. We really need your support. We really want to get this started. And so yeah, that pretty much settles it for me for what I gotta say. So anyway, this is Webisode 4 of The Surge. I'm Nick Oz.
I'm Will.
And we'll hope to speak with you again on Webisode 5. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Subscribe, follow, like, and thank you. And this is The Surge.